And welcome back as we continue to look through the factions of the realms within the book D&D Forgotten Realms Heroes of Faerun. We've already covered the Cult of the Dragon, the Emerald Enclave, and the Harpers. Today, we're going to check out the Lord's Alliance. So, as we begin, this is a faction I'm not very familiar with, but I've heard of course. Everyone hears about the factions, but no one knows much about them. It was kind of nice to get that information. So, Lord's Alliance. The Lord's Alliance is an association of nobles and rulers representing settlements across Western Faerun. The Alliance believes that solidarity is the surest means to keep forces of chaos at bay and secure prosperity for the people throughout the North. Agents of the Alliance ensure safety and prosperity of their settlements by proactively eliminating forces that threaten civilizations. So this is the essentials of the Lord's Alliance. Kinda cool. Goals and activities. The Alliance's primary goal is to ensure the safety and prosperity of cities and other settlements across Faerun. To accomplish this, Alliance members share information with one another about potential threats within and near Alliance territory. Dangers are many in Faerun. Leaving the Alliance spread thin, no settlements hire reputable adventurers and dispatch them where they are most needed. Oh, sorry, whoops. They are spread thin, so settlements. Right, okay. Although the Alliance's mere existence is a strong deterrent against evildoers, it has a reputation for internal bickering and dysfunction. Alliance representatives are aware of this reputation, and they go to great lengths to exhibit solidarity and coordination. Excuse me. Cities in the Alliance frequently sponsor tournaments, festivals, and fundraisers to increase the perception of a unified North. Okay. Many within the Lord's Alliance believe that the best defense is a strong offense, and that the Alliance should proactively eliminate threats. Alliance leaders pressure one another to keep their borders well guarded. Members frequently hire adventuring parties for scouting missions and forays into monster nests, thieves' dens, and cultist hideouts. Agents of the Alliance swear allegiance to a specific lord. These lords tend to be self-concerned and proud, and they expect their agents to act nobly and bring honor to them. The lords engage in friendly competition over agents' contributions. I felt weird to say. Should Waterdeep's militia prove integral to the routing of an invading army, for example, Open Lord Lariel Silverhand is sure to casually mention it at the next Lord's Assembly. Oh boy. Okay. Leadership and organization. Each member of the Lord's Alliance has an official representative of the Alliance governing body and the Council of Lords. Okay. Typically, this representative is the settlement's ruler. When necessary, a representative can select a proxy to stand in the representative's place. Representatives convene several times a year for the Lord's Assembly. These assemblies occur around the same time as the festivals that mark the changing of the seasons. Alliance members take turns hosting assemblies, with preference given to the cities that have suitably large and secure forum spaces. During the time of crisis, such as war or catastrophe, an emergency assembly might be called. Okay, so the Alliance members at the top: Amphail, Baldur's Gate, Daggerford, Longsaddle, and Mirabar. Okay. Oh, Mithril Hall. So Mithril Hall, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, Waterdeep, and Yatta. Okay, cool. Oh, there's more information about them here. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Amphail, rivaling Longsaddle for the honor of the Alliance's small settlement. Amphail is best known as a playground for bored nobles from Waterdeep. Petty family feuds and the order of the day are in Amphail. Oops. Wow. As are minor catastrophes caused by unabashed negligence of haughty aristocrats. Lord Water Donner, Ilzimer speaks for Amphail on the Council of Lords, but like most nobles in Amphail, he has little interest in the matters that don't endanger his cushy lifestyle. Sheesh. Baldur's Gate. The massive city of Baldur's Gate is one of the Sword Coast's most powerful trading ports, and the Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard's outsized influence on the Council of Lords reflects this. In Baldur's Gate, criminals, cultists, and corruption holds as much, if not more, sway as the city's nobles. The city requires a frequent aid from the Lord's Alliance to maintain order within its walls. True. Baldur's Gate screws up a lot. Daggerford. Lady Morwen Daggerford oversees the small walled town of Daggerford, surrounded by floodplains and pastures. It is a key stopover for caravans headed to Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate, and this function as a watering hole and supply outfitter makes Daggerford a vital member of the Alliance. Daggerford is the kind of idyllic town that settlements in the north aspire to be, with lively taverns, merry festivals that draw visitors from all around. Okay. Longsaddle is an unassuming hamlet of ranchers, butchers, and farriers, famous for a family of wizards, the Harples, who call it home. Yeah, the Harple family of wizards is insane. Dowell Harple is Longsaddle's representative of the Lord's Alliance, though the wizard exhibits little interest in foreign affairs and rarely speaks during assemblies. Okay? Mirabar. Humans and dwarves are the primary residents of Mirabar, an ancient city built partially below ground. The city's lifeblood is its gem mines, and Marchion, I believe it's Marchion or Marchion, Selin Ramur jockeys for resources of the Lord's Alliance to protect Mirabar's vast stores of wealth. Okay? Mithril Hall. Brunner Battlehammer's place. Mithril Hall is the ancient ancestral home of the famous Battlehammer dwarf clan. Despite its status as an alliance member, Mithril Hall is more of a stronghold than a settlement, with tunnels to other dwarf holdings hidden deep below its mines. Queen Dagnabbit Waybeard, Dagnabbit, that's funny, represents Mithril Hall on the Council of Lords, a bold leader and a fierce warrior. She firmly supports Mithril Hall's membership in the Lord's Alliance despite other dwarven settlements' reluctance to join the coalition. The Queen's proxy on the Council is Ambassador Conrad Brawnanvil. Okay? Neverwinter. The city of skilled hands is no stranger to threats that the Lord's Alliance was formed to rally against ancient monsters, agents of Thay, devils of the Nine Hells, and have endangered Neverwinter in the course of its history. I read that very weirdly. Those who call it home are a serious Brazilian folk. Daggelt Neverember is the city's present Lord Protector, and he commands the people's respect. Cool. Silvery Moon. The peaceful city of Silvery Moon is a bastion for scholars, treasure hunters, and anyone who seeks respite from the harsher realities of the North. It is a famous haven for the Harpers and is known for its schools, shrines, and great libraries. The city's current leader, Lord Methramar Arasume, I'm assuming, is a gruff tactician of Silvery Moon's proxy to the Council of Lords. But the city's representative is Methramar's predecessor, the wise Lord Tern Hornblade. Okay. Waterdeep. Many Waterdavians become agents of the Lord's Alliance to represent not Waterdeep as a whole, but rather one of Waterdeep's many power-hungry lords. For her part, the open lord of Waterdeep is Lariel Silverhand, who uses spies to assess visiting adventurers. Okay. Those who show potential receive invitations from the city guard to undertake quests for the Lord's Alliance. Alright. Cool. She's quite famous, actually. Laeral, sorry. No, not Lariel. Laeral. And then Yatar. Yatar is a fortified town best known for its impressive barge building operation and annual hiring fair. Okay? The latter of which attracts adventurers and patrons from across the north. Yatar's leader and alliance representative, Water Baron Nestra Ruthiol, is an underhanded, cunning aristocrat. Her vengeful schemes and petty rivalries typify the sort of internal strife that limit Yatar's potential influence in the alliance. So everybody's out for themselves, man. Jesus. Okay. Okay. The renown rewards, much akin to the others. Let's see what they give here. So, 3+. Nobles from Amphail, Daggerford, and Yatar are friendly to you by default. Nice. 5+. While in alliance settlement, whose nobles are friendly to you by default, you can buy potions and spell scrolls from the alliance quartermaster at a 10% discount. Ooh, that's fun. A spell scroll bought with this discount contain a spell level 3 or lower. Oh, that's very cool. I like this. 10. First time renown hits 10, your lord gives you one random uncommon magic item. That is awesome. 15+. Nobles from Longsaddle, Mirabar, and Neverwinter are friendly towards you by default. Sick. 25+. If any Lord's Alliance settlements, in any of the Lord's Alliance settlement, you can enlist a spellcaster to cast a sending spell for you at no charge targeting an alliance representative. That is awesome. 30 plus. Nobles from Baldur's Gate, Mythril Hall, Silvery Moon, and Waterdeep are now friendly to you as well. Amazing. 40. The first time a renown hits 40, your lord gives you one random rare magic item. That's amazing. And then 50 plus, you can request an audience with any representatives of the Lord's Alliance. In addition, you can request a detail of up to 3 knights to accompany you for one mission. Once you use this reward, you can't do so again until your renown score increases. This is amazing. So wait, what do knights do? What is the knight stat block? So they have an AC of 18, very cool. 52 hit points. They're strong, good charisma, decent con, okay. They are a CR3, so it makes sense. They got a great sword, a heavy crossbow, and plate armor. Yeah, makes sense. 2 attacks, +5 to hit with a +3 to slashing damage. That's fine. Okay, and they can parry as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, hell yeah. 3 of these to help you with something? Amazing. Sounds good. This is a great renowns. Compared to the Harpers, this is great. Alright, so if you want to make a Lord's Alliance character, Alliance agents include proud warriors, talented mages, and silvery-tongued diplomats. They're experts in combat, observation, and innuendo who are loyal to the Alliance. And you gain benefits. So if you are a member of the Lord's Alliance, you receive these benefits. Lifestyle. You enjoy a wealthy lifestyle while in the Alliance settlement you represent, and a comfortable lifestyle with any other Alliance settlement. That's cool. Mountain tack. You receive a steed worth up to 75 gold pieces. Wow. Riding horse and riding saddle. That is pretty damn cool. You also have trinkets. So you gain a scrap from a defeated army's banner. Neat. A bit and bridle engraved with the name of a famous steed. Cool. The broken blade of a sword used in a famous battle. Very cool. The left glove of a lord who mysteriously went missing. Cool. An articulated toy of a horse and knight. That's fun. A spalder emblazoned with the insignia of an unidentified lord. All of these can be great adventure hooks for your character. This is cool. I like this. So, ooh, you can design a coat of arms. That's fun. So each member of the Lord's Alliance has a unique coat of arms that identifies them as a member of a house and reflects their reputation. Heraldry is displayed on armor, tabards, and standards. You can design a coat of arms using the following guidelines. A coat of arms is made of 4 parts. Oof. Escutcheon, I guess? The escutcheon is the basic shape of the coat of arms, such as a square, oval, diamond, or kite. A shape can be distinctive, such as the pinched shield of Waterdeep. A division. A division is the way the escutcheon is partitioned, solid, half, divided into 3 or 4 parts, split in half diagonally, checkered, and so on and so forth. Cool. Charge. 1 or more charges, symbols associated with the Lord's reputation, are added. Common charges include weapons, armor, monsters, flowers, plants, celestial objects, and musical instruments. Okay. What are the more rare charges? They don't say. Weird. Tinctures. Finally, the coat of arms is distinguished by its tinctures, materials and colors used in the escutcheon and charges. While traditional tinctures include colors and metals such as gold or silver, more fanciful tinctures use illusion magic to create a seemingly made from pure radiance, prismatic light, or shadow. Again, fun. This is a lot of flavor, and you can do some cool stuff with this. Alright, special facility. You gain a level 9 Bastion facility. Wow. You have to be a member of the Lord's Alliance, obviously. You have a vast area of space. You have 1 hireling, and you can recruit. Okay? You maintain a luxurious apartment fit for the ruler of such as Neverwinter, Waterdeep, or Baldur's Gate. Your hireling is a butler who tends to the residents' needs. Nice. After spending a long rest in your noble residence, you gain heroic inspiration. That's fun. Recruit, visiting noble. When you issue the recruit order for your Lord's Alliance noble residence, you forego sleeping in it for 14 days and instead make it available to a noble from a settlement that is a member of the Lord's Alliance. Roll any die. If the number rolled is odd, no one accepts your invitation and you gain no benefit from having issued the order. If the number rolled is even, a noble from a settlement who you choose accepts your invitation, arriving within 7 days and staying for another 7 days. The visiting noble gossips about events and inhabitants of their home and settlement, revealing to you the location of any creature familiar to you if that creature is within 50 miles of the settlement from which the noble has come. If the creature isn't hidden by magic, and if that creature isn't confined to a location that the DM deems beyond the noble's ability to know. If the noble knows the location of the individual, they'll also tell you that creature was for 7 days prior to the noble's departure for your bastion. The visiting noble won't defend your bastion, departs immediately if the bastion is attacked. Okay, I'm not fully sold on the bastion concept, but again, if you're making a homebrew campaign, this could be fun. But all in all, this is fascinating information to have. This is some really cool stuff. You get all the information about all the members of the Lord's Alliance, which is cool. The renown rewards are also really cool. Like getting access to any of these high-level nobles can actually lead to a lot of cool stuff that you and your party members can get up to. So this is pretty fun. Your benefits also are great. This designing your own coat of arms is fun. This can be useful as well. But all in all, so far the Lord's Alliance is pretty damn cool. I'm quite happy with this one. Again, I'm out of all the ones so far, Lord's Alliance is the best, then the Cult of the Dragon, then the Enclave, and then right now at the bottom of the barrel is the Harpers. But yeah, this is cool. I like this a lot. But that's just my opinion. You can leave whatever you think down below in the comment section. Of course, if you like the video, hit that like button. And if you want to see more stuff like this as you move on to the rest of the factions, hit that subscribe button to keep track. And of course, I will catch you guys all next time. So from me to you guys, till then, peace out.